Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man, it's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales, dirty discussions with Kiki and Medinah, Monroe. Yeah.
Today's cocktail is called Agua Man. And that's just a little water over some ice because you bitches need to hydrate. Drink up.
All righty then. Welcome back to CockTales Dirty Discussions, you guys. I am Kiki Said So.
Hey, y'all. I am Medinah Monroe.
And welcome back to another episode of CockTales Dirty Discussions.
Mm-hmm.
Last week's was very steamy. It's still hot in here. The windows are fogged.
My edges are sweated out, and I had to take my ponytail down. I just want to apologize.
My wig done napped up on the bottom piece. User error.
I did not mean to flirt like that.
Oh, you didn't?
No, he was making it very hard
to me
not to. Like, I am just like, I was like, oh my God. Okay, so it's still in me. My pussy was thumping.
I knew it was, and I started to say it, but I was like, I don't want to be instigating the situation any more than I am.
And that's why, I don't need to go on a date with that man.
Really?
Don't you think? No?
I mean...
Because it's like...
The response, Kiara would be like, no, you shouldn't go on a date because I don't think that you have the self-control.
Okay.
But Kiki wants you to go. I want to hear the story.
It's like, like the little angels over here and the little devils over here like, go, bitch, go.
Mm-hmm.
You know you want to go. You know you want to pop that
it's been a long time since you did a split.
Yeah. It's like, like, go. And then this one's like, Medinah.
You just got saved.
And do not bring him to church because I'm ready to be like, okay, yeah, I'm not, because I'm not.
I don't like being in church, having lustful thoughts.
I've never been in church with a lustful thought.
I don't go to church with men that I'm attracted to because I will have lustful thoughts, and I just be feeling like Jesus is going to strike me down now.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to post what church I go to and just see if he shows up. I'm not going to invite him.
Would that ever make you feel like it's a bit crazy? Because he'll see it, but what if somebody else does?
I mean, they be seeing me at church anyways.
Yeah, but like, okay, go do it.
Okay.
Let's see, Joe.
Okay, but he was a great guest. Let's say that. He was a great guest.
Oh, he was a great guest. He was very entertaining.
Very well spoken. He could clearly answer a question.
Well, I don't know if I would go that far.
Really?
He answered some questions, but some questions I felt like I was very clear, and he wasn't understanding me or understanding the question when I simply asked him, if the both of you, if there was an issue.
If you give a man question, they can't talk.
Which is not clear. So that's why I'm saying, nah, I wouldn't say that.
Would you say there was more though? I feel like he was overall a good guest.
I think he was a typical man in some. I think overall, yes, great guest.
Like,
but as far as being
dang.
a clear answer to like actual questions, not so much. But I still think it was great conversation because he still had thoughts. But sometimes it seems like, and I find this a lot with men guests, very generic thoughts, and it's like, but we really are asking about you. So it's okay that you're making generalizations, but we do want to know what you think, and we don't expect you to speak for all mankind.
What is your thought?
So, there is that. But I totally enjoyed him. A+ guest. I would love to have him back again. There's more questions. I had some too. So maybe next time he's in town, he can come. And some of the other guys that were a part of the show might be good guests too. Do you think? The way y'all talked about them.
I now I don't know, but
just the fact that they're funny,
it's worth the try. I feel like comedians are such good guests. The host, Detroit Reed, he was really funny. I'm gonna hit him up. I think he lives in Atlanta and see if he could come on. The 13-year-old, not so much. He can't come on here, but
gotta be 18, baby.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see that because comedians are great. What if we did a whole season of just men? No, I can't handle it.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But
I mean, we recorded 15 fucking episodes and we ain't recorded another one since the end of February.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we bulked those up and left them alone because like it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Especially when you want them to be open. But I would be down to do like 4 episodes of like comics. We could do 4 guys, 4 girls. I'm open. I went on a podcast. She Said It First this week. It came out, I guess when y'all hear this, it will have come out the previous Thursday. And I really enjoyed the recording with them. I hadn't met them before, and we had talked with Hugo about like your network and like pouring into people and all of this stuff that we talk about often. one of the guys who convinced me to audition to be on the radio when I was in DC, he's a producer for this show. Well, their show.
The show
she said
you
it
went
first.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he does something with Urban One, which is like Radio One and all of them, with their podcast, all of the podcasts. Like he's over something. I don't know. But anyway, he hit me up to come on the show. And I was like, you know, I was talking to him briefly and I was just thinking about it. Like, I've known this guy for a long time. This is one of my Howard people. And like, we did the radio together and that was like a close-knit group. And I just was glad that I didn't burn a ton of bridges throughout college and stuff, because you just never know where people are going to go and you never know like who remembers you. You remember people, but you don't know who remembers you and who will think of you. So shout out to Jahi. I call him Jai because that was his radio name, but his name is actually Jahi. So shout out to you. And then he works with some other people and I've just been running into a lot of people and I was like, you must have been talking me up. And I appreciate that.
That's
it's
amazing.
Nice when that happens, especially when you didn't ask. You didn't say anything. You didn't even know the person thought about you. It feels good.
That's amazing. That's a good feeling. You're like, dang, I'm doing something good. Doing something right.
Yeah. And when y'all hear this, I'll still be in Dallas. But hopefully everything went well. Whenever we come back and we record again, I would love to share whatever happened. There's a few people that I've already connected with that I plan to hang out with. I want to see my friends and family. I'm so happy it's in Dallas because I feel like, okay, this is going to be a good trip. That's why I'm going ahead of the conference, a couple days ahead. I have to stay. One of my friends, and we also work together, passed away. He was 38, cardiac arrest. Just like out of nowhere. And his funeral is next weekend. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it or not. I'm going to try to. But I just wanted to say that to remind y'all not only to contact LifeRx, aside from plugging our actual sponsors, like think about your health. I'm saying that with a cocktail in hand, but I do think about it. So you think about it, especially if you got kids, a dog, a cat. I mean, they're interesting creatures. They'll be all right. But the dogs and the babies and your family and your wife or whoever, like, life is precious. Even if nothing is wrong with you health-wise, anything could happen. And so I hope that I start getting real reflective around this time of year. You know, our birthdays are coming up. I hope that everybody, whenever you decide to do this at the point in your year, and if you never do it with us during this time of the year. Think about your life and where you are, where you want to go, where you came from, and what you want, and how you're going to make those things happen. Not in like a stressed out situation, but like, have you been feeling happy lately? No? What would make you happy? What little things can I do to make myself happy? Take a time to reset and think about that, because something that we don't talk about, we talk about being fat, we talk about drugs, we talk about drinking, we talk about gang shit, all kind of things that can kill you. But the stress of life can take a toll on your body in so many ways. So I hope that you guys try to find some happiness and peace and joy in your everyday, even if it comes in the form of a tall man with an icy chain and gold teeth.
And he's a comedian named Hugo. I also just want to say about the health thing, because I just feel like this has to be said, and I'm really not trying to be funny, but y'all do need to be healthy and stop intaking so much sugar. If you're going to have a lot of sugar, let the sugar be the alcohol. I mean, I know alcohol not that great.
You got to pick your poison.
You got to pick your poison. But I want to say this about, like, when I see grown people drinking soda, it makes me so sad. Or especially if you're giving your kids soda, when we have options that almost taste the same. To me, they do. There is a soda called Olipop. I love an Olipop.
They're good, but they don't taste the same. I like them.
And they're good for you at the end of the day. It's like, I don't need it to really taste like, whatever it is. They got a ginger ale version. They got a Coca-Cola version. At least if you're not going to do it for yourself, give it to the children.
You know, that's an issue with
kids
those.
Drinking a full can of Coca-Cola, it's like, a baby doesn't need that. I don't care if it's an issue with it. The point is, it is not, the sugar is just it's crack. It's crack. Please, y'all, try to find the healthy version of whatever it is that you are intaking. What you put into your body will expose itself, even if it's not doing it now. When you get older, I mean, I've been talking to so many young people where it's like you're having these issues and it's because of everybody. Have you ever talked to somebody and it's like they're going through every other reason as to what could be wrong except for what you're putting in your body? I have. I've been talking to people. It's just like, and you kind of just like fall back because sometimes people just don't want to hear it. It's like, I'm not giving up my ribs or I'm not giving up my fried. And it's like, okay, well, you're gonna be sick.
I don't choose to engage in those But I mean, not to tell people not to drink the Olippops. I like them, but I just wanted to put that out there while we're talking about health. There was something about them and how they market them to be certain things. So. Not the sugar aspect, but it's the probiotic thing. Y'all get y'all BB health.
I don't worry about the sugar part. Sugar is literally like crack. Like watch the documentary on Netflix and ask ChatGPT. You don't even have to look that hard. It's really, especially for kids. If you're an adult, you want to do this to yourself. But for the children, it's just try to make a better choice. I want to remind you guys, the Save the Tatas 2.0 Breast Cancer Awareness Walk is October 25th in Tampa, Florida. One of my good girlfriends lost her mother to breast cancer. The foundation is called Lula's Legacy of Love Foundation, and it's one of the very, very few breast cancer organizations in the U.S. that specifically is dedicated to serving African-American women. They have a mission to bridge the gap in the care for minority women. And so they help get wigs. They help you go get your checkups. So make sure you guys donate or attend the walk. Go to www.lulaslegacyoflovefoundation.org.
Did you have any other announcements?
Lover Girls trip is in full effect. Y'all, it's 5 spots left. And if they fill up by the time you hear this, still join because you can be added to a wait list. Because since the trip is a year away, if something comes up for someone, we can fill that gap with you on the wait list. So we'll put the link in the description for you to attend. It's going to be a really good time. We're going to get matching tattoos and we have amazing, I put together like I know the company is like, this is what we do. I was like, well, I found some other stuff. So I put together a super curated itinerary for the girls, the lover girls of the world that got their heart stomped on recently. And when I say recently, the past 5 years, bitch, if you was sad, even if you happy now, come have a good time with the girls. We have a group chat going and it's really great. We start off with a morning inspiration, end it with an evening question. And it's always all these discussions going on, learning what people are going through, what you're struggling with, what you need help with. So if you want to come, if you want to join that community, make sure you look at our descriptions and click that link. Also, I will be doing a how to write your will. By the time you hear this, it might have already happened, but I'm going to make this a reoccurring thing because again, health and planning for your death, some of us struggle with that. And you should have a will. If you're an adult, if you own anything, you should have a will. So, yeah, you guys.
Do you know where you're staying? In Thailand?
Yeah, I do, but I don't know it off the top of my head, honestly.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
But if you get the trip, you will definitely see the hotel. One of them starts with an M and another. I think I stayed there the last time I went to Thailand.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah, the one in Bangkok, not Phuket. But
because those are the two cities y'all are going to, right?
Okay. Yeah, we'll start off in Bangkok, and then we'll stay in Bangkok for a few days, and then we will fly to Phuket and end it in Phuket. And Phuket is the party city. So you go there. There's the beaches. We're gonna have a boat day and tour all the different islands on Phi Phi Island. I'm really excited about this trip because it's just very intentional. It's all me. It's not a Paradise and Vibe trip. However, if you do want to still come to Paradise and Vibe, go to paradiseandvibe.com and come see me interview Issa Rae if it hasn't happened by the time this comes out. And thank you guys just for supporting me. I'm always like overwhelmed by the amount of support that we get through CockTales, that I get through any other thing that I ever tell anybody about. I appreciate you guys so much. Sometimes I feel like I know you and I don't.
It does feel good. Yeah. I want to remind you guys to join my book club. This month we are reading a book by Kimberly Brown. If You Ever Love Me, I think is the name of it. We are trying to have her at the meeting. I will let you guys know for sure if she will be there or not. I'll post it. I have a Patreon specifically for the book club. And we have a really good group of ladies. A lot of times, people don't join the meetings. And I want to take a second to remind y'all, I did it this summer and then more people started actually joining the meeting because people will sign up, but they don't ever join the meeting. So it's like, there's all these people in the book club, but we have the same like 15, 20 that show up every time. So I was a little curious about that, like what's going on? And then I realized, some people aren't coming because they didn't finish the book on time or, little things like that. You guys, it is a stress-free environment. If you didn't read the book, if you didn't finish the book, we are not snooty at all about it. If you didn't read it and you don't want spoilers, then yeah, don't join. But if you don't mind the spoilers, you want to come and chit chat, we talk about the book, and then just like any other rendition of a housewives version of a book club on TV that you would see, we talk about all kinds of stuff. It has been so wonderful for me being able to make friends with some of these ladies, meet different people, hear other perspectives. To me, that's always like the joy in doing things where you get to meet different people, because I only know what I know. I only feel what I feel. And until I talk to people and listen to people, I'll never have those other things, because some things that are like, I would never think that way, or how did you even get there? Is just like second nature to someone else. So I just think it helps with so many different aspects of life. But anyway, it's a great group of women. Y'all can join by going to patreon.com/Kiki said so. Now, the conference, I'll tell you guys about that later. And I am seriously considering doing some things for, I don't know if it'll be a boot camp or a digital thing or what, but if you are interested in learning more about podcasting, media, digital media specifically, and things in that realm, please send me an email or a DM. I would prefer an email. And I will also be posting soon, so make sure that you are following me on all the platforms. I've been posting stuff, y'all. Because pretty soon I will be looking for some interns for some upcoming things that are going on. And these are internships for college students. It will be 12 weeks. So when y'all hear this, if everything is ready to go, there will be a form that you can click in the description to fill it out. If not, you can send me an email or a DM and I'll let you know. And then also, lastly, make sure you guys are checking out the Exo Man podcast, where I sit and interview different Black men every single week about different aspects of Black masculinity and their experience through it. It has really been an eye-opening experience to me. I really am listening to them. And I've got thoughts, and I would love for y'all to tune into the show to hear them. I think the next episode, when y'all hear this, it's either my friend Ferrari Simmons, who is also a radio personality and a father, and just an actual good guy, I think. It's either him or, well, I don't know. Hopefully it's him. If it's not him, you just heard him. So make sure you check out the episode. And there's a ton of other people. All right, y'all. Let's talk about something that I didn't realize I needed to fully upgrade. Not going halfway in, putting a little toe in the pool. I really needed to upgrade my whole bedroom set, not just the mattress. So I upgraded the mattress to a Brooklyn bedding mattress. I think the model is the Sedona Elite. I got a queen size bed. It is so comfortable. But not only did I need that, I got the cooling pillows.
Me too.
And I got 2 of those. And then I also got some sheets. And then you know what else? I've had a lot of fun times in my day in my bed. Those slats up under the mattress. Ooh, those slats.
I ain't had nobody in my bed yet to test them out.
And it's been a long time since I had somebody in mine, so I should have been fixed this. I put the new mattress on the old slats, but I should have waited and got the whole new bed system. So now that I have a better base, y'all check them slats up under your bed if you have them, or whatever's going on underneath, because, it can be a little rocky sometimes. New mattress, new sheets, new pillows. I went from feeling like I just had a street fight the night before every day when I was waking up, or like I wanted to fight somebody because I just was in pain, to feeling like a princess when I woke up. Like, oh, there must have been somebody massaging me while I was sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't know how I slept so good. And I don't know how I called myself sleeping before. Brooklyn bedding. Y'all need to just throw it all in the cart, okay?
Y'all need to throw it all in the
Upgrade
cart.
everything.
I want to get a comforter. I want to get like the extra pillow top on the mattress. I too have this Sedona Elite mattress. And when I get up, I don't want to get up. It'd be so hard for me to get up out the bed. And it's just so comfortable. So it feels like the soft life that you wish your man would provide for you. And it turns into a debate every time you just be like, I just want to have a soft life. The Sedona Elite mattress gives it to you. You feel like you have woken up and just everything is taken care of. It's hard for me to get out of that bed. Those pillows though, They're cooling gel pillows. And I was like, am I really going to feel cooler when I sleep? Because I be getting a little hot when I sleep. I need the fan on now. I didn't used to be like that.
Oh, I can't do the fan.
I need the fan on high.
Ooh.
And that little cooling pillow, it helps. It's heavy weighted. Like, it's just a different type of sleep.
It's like laying on a man's chest so it works out, but like doesn't work out so hard that you know he's on them shots and all kind of other drugs. It's just like a good muscle, but not too much.
Yeah, like he cares about you. He gonna support you. I mean, I have the sheets also and the pillowcases, and I just feel like a real adult.
I do too. And y'all, let's be real. We're all adults here. If you're not an adult, I don't know why you're listening to us. But we're adults, and it's time to invest in things like this. Like, we talk about going to the doctor. We've talked about like losing weight and staying healthy in that way. But we still have to, no matter what phase you are in that part of your journey, you got to take care of yourself on the outside too, from the outside to the inside. Yeah. Having that support while you rest is going to help your bones.
For real.
And my attitude. So probably yours too.
Yeah. It's a part of wellness. If you're constantly buying things and spending hundreds of dollars on your hair or your upkeep, the beauty.
Or DoorDash.
Like, I want you to just stop what you're doing right now, and you need to go to brooklynbedding.com and use our promo code CockTales at checkout to get 30% off site-wide. This offer is not available anywhere else, and you have to use our code, which is CockTales, on the very last page of the checkout to get that discount. That's brooklynbedding.com, and use our code CockTales for 30% off site-wide. That's brooklynbedding.com. Promo code CockTales. Order it now.
But that's all of mine. Oh, last. I was getting stressed out. Fashion Nova had been texting me. Did you see anything anywhere about Shein having a store in Atlanta?
A pop-up. They did a pop-up.
Yeah. So people this morning.
I knew I wasn't going. I knew it was going to be crazy.
I didn't go.
I wasn't even going. Well, I was like, I'm not going to go. The little 50 cent outfits. Not that I love a good Shein, but I knew it was going to be crazy. Did you see that line?
No, I didn't see none of it. I just saw Shein with people. It was the steal before you click the video. I didn't even click the video. It was going to be chaos that stressed me out.
Chaotic. However,
my homegirls texted me about it. They don't live here. They live in Texas. And they were like, first one was like, is this real? She texted me at like 2 a.m. She's a nurse. She works overnights. So she texted me. She's like, is this real? I was like, oh yeah, I saw it. The other one texted me this morning. She's like, were you there? Girl, hell no. Y'all know I don't like to shop in person. It is stressful. It's too many people. Did you see the little girl who somebody reported her for shoplifting, and she went and found, she was a little girl, like
8, 10, 9.
Like little, she don't look like no teenager. She saw them ladies, went up the escalator, bopped them, dragged one lady by the hair.
Where's her mom?
I don't know. I mean, she was in there stealing, so I don't think her mama was with her. But I don't know where her mama was. Maybe she was the one filming it. I don't know. It seemed like just a bystander was like, what is going on from the other side of the mall? Anyway, she went up there. She drugged the woman by her hair, threw her bag over her back, went back down the escalator, and proceeded to walk out the mall. She was...
Wait, I feel like I missed so much. Why did she do that? She just ran...
Because the ladies told on her for stealing.
So she was actually stealing?
Yeah.
Oh.
She wasn't innocent. By no means.
And she was a white girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she went and beat the other white ladies up.
Well, I wouldn't say she beat them up, because they were grown women and they knew better than to like fight a little kid, because big girls gonna get big.
I guess I would have been in jail. Bitch, who the fuck are you?
And I mean, I get it, but it's like, have some self-control. And they were probably also in shock, because who thinks that little Minnie Mouse is gonna come up and do this? Anyway, I have spent a lot of time on the internet. I have been posting on the TikTok. Follow me. And talk to me. I've been posting little things. My sister's sending me stuff. Anybody
Speaking of sisters, I just told my sister I'm recording. She's still calling.
I see. Sister is blowing up. That phone is.
Like I said, an emergency. Oh no, I just wanted to talk.
I am at work. Yeah, anyways.
I was going to ask you though, with doing the Exo Man podcast, are you gaining like a sensitivity for men, like that you haven't had?
Sensitivity, no. Better understanding, yes.
Okay, why no sensitivity?
I don't know. Maybe I don't have that, whatever hormone you need for that. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm very sensitive, but I don't have a greater sensitivity for them. But I have I'm more apt to listen. I mean, I don't even know what a greater sensitivity for them would look like or sound like for me, actually.
Oh.
I guess that's why I can't say yes. But I know that I feel like a better understanding.
Okay.
And I know that...
Like, have you noticed it has transferred into your personal life on like maybe how you treat men? Not assuming that you treat them a certain way, but just are you like, oh wow, okay, I'm listening to this, or I'm willing to do
not
this.
assuming that I treat.
Because I don't want people to be like, well, is she treating the mission?
Well,
I'm not saying that.
We're all thinking it. It's fine.
Has it made?
In certain times, I will try to like, oh, let me remember what such and such said, because he said something. I put a pin in it. I put it in my notes. Where's my note? Let me find it. Like, there are a few things where it's like, I never looked at it like that. Mm-hmm. Let me change my perspective. But then it's hard to say that I'm sensitive, because when I try
if somebody
to
comes
do
around
that,
and does something, you're like, this is why I don't fuck with y'all for real.
or it's like I try to like be that, whatever the men have collectively said that they need, basically. And I get it. It makes me sense. It makes sense to me. But it hasn't got me to the point of anybody like not doing what I thought or hoped or wanted them to do, where I feel like I'm just never going to do it. I just maybe more sensitive. I don't know what the word is, but what I do know is I have a better understanding of why so many of them do not do well with expressing their feelings. Because a lot of times they don't know how to identify their feelings. They don't know what it is. They can't put the word to it because they're so used to suppressing it. And I think that the biggest thing that makes me be able to do this is because sometimes I feel the same way. I think I've got way too much testosterone. And there have been men, they'll joke about like, I'm too much of a nigga for them. And I get it. But I do think sometimes like suppressing emotions and things like that, I have that in common with a lot of men. Or not wanting to talk about things. I asked the question to you and Hugo, because sometimes I feel that way. Like when somebody is asking me about what's wrong, sometimes because I'm anticipating the feelings that I think I will have when I say these things out loud. And I'm anticipating them because when I've done it by myself, that's what happens. So if I'm telling you all of this and I go through this emotional roller coaster, but all I'm doing is like letting you listen to me and there's no solution, I don't always feel like I have the mental capacity or emotional capacity to go through that roller coaster. So I won't, because there is no solution right now. You don't have a solution. I don't want to let all of these feelings out because I know like the ripple effect that it has for me. Not that I can't ever let them out, but sometimes it is so annoying to me when somebody picks at you and picks at you and picks at you to open up and express a feeling. You express the feeling and it's like, well, what did you really ask me for? Because in the end, nothing you did changed. Something might happen later. You act like you don't understand when I poured my heart out. So you weren't really listening. You sat there like a listening ear. It's just like little things like that. So that's a work in progress for me, because I have to remind myself that because I had an experience with one person, or even if I had an experience, like if I have an experience with you today, that doesn't mean that every time in the future something similar happens, the experience is going to have the same outcome. We're both people. We are both working on ourselves and doing things. So it's like you gotta, if you don't want somebody to hold you to who you have been or who they think you are, you can't do that to other people. So it's just like a lot. And sometimes I don't feel like it. Mm-hmm. And so I'll say that. And people don't like it. And I get that. But it's like, I don't like it either. So what makes your feelings more important than mine? And I've been having to be more firm on that. But it's really interesting to hear some of the things that really make them feel the way that they feel. Because sometimes it's really simple. And I was thinking it would be something deeper. Like I've said this to a few people when they ask about it. Men acting out and like doing what I would just call dumb shit, like attention-seeking behavior and stuff like that. I have all of these ideas about why it is, but this guy on the show was like, they just want to feel seen. And they don't even know how to be seen. So they just do stuff. And they're not connecting it because they're not self-aware enough to understand. But a lot of Black men don't feel seen. And I was like, that is something so small, but I can see that in every Black man I know pretty much. How like some of the things that they did, you probably just wanted to feel seen and you hadn't been. And that sucks. I can only imagine what that must feel like to be them. But overall, like talking to them I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I don't agree with them or I don't truly understand how they arrived at like how they look at life and how they think, it's still interesting to hear their reasoning. And I'm okay with not agreeing. It's not something where it's like, okay, we have to see each other and we have to reach an agreement at the end. No, I just want to hear men and hear you when I think that you are actually saying what you feel versus what you think people want to hear. Because I be so tired of the performative stuff online, you know?
I be tired of and this ain't even online, this is just in real life. What is wrong with you? Like, I'm, and this is
somebody asking you that, or no,
for men. So sometimes, like, the more that I like listen to like you said, like sometimes it don't even be that big of a deal, but you've caused so much chaos around this thing that's not a big deal. And at the end of the day, it is 2025, and we have the tools. And the more sometimes there's this like common saying with men where they're like, "I just want peace," and then you'll ask,
"What makes you peaceful?
What are you doing?" Like, it's very hard. And again, if you're not in a relationship with somebody or you're not trying to have an, it's just sex, I'm not, this isn't for you. But if you're in a marriage or if you have something binding you to a person like a kid, like, it's like, how do you figure everything else out? We know how to work towards accomplishing a goal. There was something that you wanted to accomplish. You dealt with the ebbs and the flows, the hards and the easy parts, all of the journey of like whatever it is that you were trying to accomplish. And everybody has different goals, and you can watch a man like go through it and be like, I'm going to figure it out. And then when it comes down to like certain things where it's like, you say you love the person, you want to be with the person. And in some instances, you're married to the person and you actually said vows, you promised these things. And now all of a sudden it's like, I don't know what to do and there's no tools. And then you'd be like, have you read a book about relationships? No, I don't need to do that. You do. But you do. And I've been having a lot of personal conversations with men who are going through, not men that I'm attracted to, it's not a relationship, just friends and family members. And then you ask like, so what have you done to work on it? And if the answer is always like, well, I don't need to talk about it, you do though. Like, you do. And so sometimes with men, it's just like, just because you don't want to feel uncomfortable with the emotions, that doesn't mean that you just get a way out to not. If you're sharing a life with someone, like, have your space and have your boundaries. But sometimes it feels like when men are like, well, I just want my peace. All men want is peace. But you're not actually peaceful. You can't be if you're not working through what is causing you chaos in you and you never want to work on it. How do sometimes it seems like peace means you don't want anybody to bring anything up. And that's what I was going to say.
Sometimes
annoying.
I think that you guys think peace means silence. Peace and silence are not the same thing.
Peace is work.
And peace, like, if you don't know what makes you feel at peace, that's okay.
Read a book.
You can figure it out.
Pray.
But when somebody, like, you say you want peace, anybody listening to this, man or woman, right now, you should ask yourself, what would it look like, feel like, sound like, taste like, feel like to be at peace in this very moment? You might not know, and that's okay.
But
if
read
you
a
don't
book.
know,
seek the information. Like,
try different things, talk to people, get in touch with your emotions. Reading books is cool, but also you can't read a book and get the answers if you don't know what's troubling you. So
but sometimes when you read the book, you start to be like, oh, I identify with that. You can't just sit here and be like, something's wrong and I don't want to talk about it and I don't want to know anything about it.
So I hope that anybody who is looking for peace right now and doesn't feel it in their life, like, you do some introspective work, read some books, talk to the lady. I'm being serious. And just really figure out how you feel. You can talk to other people, but I'm not adding that to my list of suggestions, only because I think oftentimes when you already don't know, you can let other people's ideas, thoughts, and feelings intrude your own and cause confusion when you already don't know how you feel. And so I don't want you to look outside of yourself to figure out what's wrong or certain things. Now, how to fix it. Now, that's you're going to need some help. But like, what is troubling you? Are you upset because you don't like your whole life? Are you upset because you don't like the person that you're with and you're scared to break up? Are you upset because you don't know how to vocalize your feelings and you feel the person slipping away from you and you don't want to lose them, but you don't know how. Figure out what it is, because you can't fix something when you don't even know what the fuck is broke and
when
where.
people be
Like,
one of my
it's
guys,
like taking your car to get fixed and you keep spending all this money and you don't know what the fuck is wrong. And they keep fixing everything but the right thing. So like, who wants to do that?
Yeah. One of my guy friends was talking to me about some feelings that he was having and some issues he was having. And my go-to was always gonna be, okay, let's say you're like, I don't like to read, which I hate that. Read a book. But I was like, okay, well, my next go-to, have you tried hot yoga? Y'all, hot yoga, it doesn't allow you to hide. Because he was like, "What? You don't have to become a yoga. Go to a yogi. Go to, you don't have to become a yogi. Go to a hot yoga class in your community. Preferably, if you could go to Be Hot in Atlanta, go to Ayanna Edwards' class. It changes your life, because when you do hot yoga, whether you want to continue it or not, hot yoga makes you face yourself. You don't have to tell anybody else. You don't have to read a book. You don't even have to talk about it. When you get in hot yoga, it makes you face yourself and see where you're truly at. And you'll either come back and do it again, or you'll be like, I don't want to see this again. You have to look in the mirror. You have to at least try to get in alignment. You don't have to be perfect, but it shows you where you're at. And it is, it's so intertwined with relationships, with how you communicate, with how you do business, it's just a beautiful, to me, it's art. And it's like, if you really are struggling, you're like, I don't know what the fuck to do, and I don't want to talk to nobody, go do a hot yoga class. You about to be like, you gonna be in there crying. That's what's gonna happen. You and just act like it's sweat, because it's so hot. It's gonna look like sweat. But I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna skip weird sex this week because we have been going way over time.
We're over
and
already.
It's Friday night, and I'll be honest, I want to play The Sims so bad, and I want to play with my baby girl Whitley.
I want to go to Hugo's show. So
I know you do. There was something you wanted to ask me that you said in the hallway. You said we would talk about it here. Do you remember? No. Okay, well, it escapes us. Aunties are getting old, y'all. I would love it also if you guys would send me some ideas for food stuff. I don't know who's gonna eat it.
I'll eat it.
Do you have enough appetite? I haven't been having enough appetite.
I'll eat it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you make it little snackable sizes.
Chop that shit up. You know what I really want?
Some ribs.
No, actually.
Wings.
Nope.
Salad?
No.
I'm
just going to tell you. I really want an open hearth outdoor kitchen. I want to roast fish every day. I just love it. I've been on this kick, and it's just so good. There's a restaurant in Atlanta called Fia. I went there for my birthday last year. And I've been a few times before. I love it. It's in the Burgess Hotel in Buckhead. And it is just so good. They have other things that are really good, but it is that roasted branzino. It's the whole fish. I love the way a whole roasted fish looks. I'm just really into it. And so I want a house.
We should
with
have
that
a
kitchen.
day where you pick. I'm going to put you on what I would put you on if you were my client, to send you the houses. We just want to act like you're a millionaire. And we should go and look at houses and you rate them. But now you got to act like you're a real client just in case I got cameras and in there playing.
I got business outfits. I can buy shit outfits.
Yep. And we'll go through and like film it. And like you.
Do you have a drone?
I do, but I left it at that nigga's.
Well, guess what? You're in luck, girl, because I've got a gift on the way. It's my gift, but do you want one?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's what you'll get for your birthday. There's one that's easy to use. It's small. And I have been eyeing it for a while. It's the DJI. I don't know how you say that shit. I be saying Digi. But it's small, and it's supposed to be super user-friendly, because I've never flown a drone.
Because I'm like, I don't know how people don't be crashing it.
But it follows you. It's like automated. So like when you go do the home tours, and one of my friends who does real estate, he's been doing it for a while. He upgraded all his shit, and he goes in the homes, and I love how the videos look. Like he has the drone, and so he'll be in the video.
The drone goes inside the house?
Yes, he'll use the drone to get the view of the house and like go around, and it's so steady and it looks so good. And I could tell the upgrade from whatever he had before to this. Anyways, yeah.
That would be fun. I just think that would be cute content and fun content.
And then you don't have to worry about a tripod.
Yeah.
You just need a charger. Anyway, yeah, I'm down to do that. I have several. I need to send you that list. I never sent it from last time. Anyways, if you guys have any ideas, suggestions, or thoughts about things that you want to hear our takes on, as long as it's not involving court, send it our way. So I don't really want to talk about court stuff. Remember when they were like, "Oh, y'all should talk about the Diddy case"?
I don't want to.
Y'all not gonna want to hear me,
and I just don't want to talk about it. It's like, y'all, I don't want to talk about it. I'm so fucking horny. I don't want to talk about that.
She can't. All right. So on that note, we're just gonna move on into the next segment, and yeah, all right. Losing weight and improving your health used to feel like something impossible. I felt like I was on a hamster wheel and I was going nowhere at all fast. Something that I've realized after being a part of the LifeRx MD family for quite some time now is how much the cravings that I would have, like sugar cravings, salty. I mean, y'all know I love me some flavors.
Yeah.
When I would crave stuff, I literally had like no self-control. It was like food was a fine ass man or something. I mean, I just don't know. I was just like, I had to have a lick.
Just a taste.
And then you have a taste and then you want some more. Then you want the whole thing. And like, I needed help. I couldn't do it on my own. I just can't be out here raw dogging life like this. I just can't. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I have realized that so many of the things that I used to crave, chips, candy, Rice Krispie treats. Ooh, I love a good Rice Krispie treat.
Really? I didn't know
Ice cream. Yes, I love them. I like to make them. I like to buy them. It doesn't matter. Ice cream. Y'all, I have had ice cream in my freezer for a few months. Mm-hmm. That did not happen before. Like, I have had this one pint and it's just sitting there because I don't really crave it. Like, sometimes I want something cold and you know what I do? I just chew on my little ice.
Wow.
I have a little nugget ice maker and I love it. It gives you that good crushed ice and that's water. And it makes me drink more water. I do miss the days of eating those things, but I don't actually miss the taste. And it's not until I get to talking about it, but then I can just look at videos on my phone or on my iPad and I'm good. It's just like, I never thought I could get over the cravings like that. And y'all, I think they're pretty much gone.
Yeah, I never thought that I could lose these 2 rolls that was in my back. And I know I talk about it every other week, but it was really challenging. And I was like, how am I going to actually get rid of these rolls? LifeRx MD, they are out here doing the Lord's work, if you ask me, because like Kiki said, those cravings, they just go away. And it's okay if sometimes you need a little help to lose the little extra pounds that maybe you gained from that breakup. Or whatever else you maybe gained it from. And it's okay. I love that. For me, it's made me be more intentional because it's like, okay, it took the cravings away. Now I make a plan for what I'm going to eat so I can make sure I eat at the right times and keep my energy up, take my B12 shots. I absolutely love them. I also love that they have 24/7 customer service. LifeRx is accessible, affordable, and built for people who are ready to become the healthiest versions of themselves. I love that you have to talk to a nurse. If you do start taking them and something isn't feeling right, you can contact your nurse. You can go into their portal, schedule a doctor's appointment. I love that. They care about your health, whether you're on it or off it.
They sure do, because I was telling them I was like not eating a lot, but there was a point where I stopped dropping pounds and I expected to drop pounds because I wasn't working out. So it wasn't nothing turned into muscle. And so when we talked about like my patterns of eating, she's like, oh, you've got to spread that out more. And just like little things that you don't think about, but it's like, okay, I thought suppressing my appetite, I got to eat less. But she's like, no, you still need to eat throughout the day. Just break it up. Have a little protein shake or something. And so once I started doing that, like within a week or two, it's like, okay, yeah, I see now.
Yeah, I love it. So whether you are looking to lose weight, optimize your performance, or simply just feel better in your body, LifeRx makes it easy to get started. So visit LifeRx MD and use code CockTales at checkout to get $50 off your first month to get started. That's LIFERX.MD and use code CockTales to get started on your journey to a healthier you with support that actually works. The link is in the episode description. And now we'll get back to the show.
Okay, and then we have one more.
Okay, he texts.
All right, guys. And so we are back and it's time for the advice. If you have a question that you want us to answer on the show, please shoot us an email. The email is advice@cocktalespod.com. That's CockTalespod.com. Email us and maybe we will answer it on the show.
Okay, so this one is titled Astrology Situationship Question. Right? I'm already like, oh. Also, speaking of astrology and situationships, is it a season for exes to come back? It's
retrograde.
I'm talking about the way. Do you remember this white man that I used to talk to?
Which one?
I don't know, but Kiki, he popped up he is a coach for a major league school and he is looking fine. I was like, I might got to go back and figure him out.
Who is it?
I'm gonna show you him when we end. But I was like, I'm highly considering. He was like, I'm gonna be in Atlanta. We have a game out there, and I would just love to like revisit like us because I'm in a different space.
Playing?
I don't know. It's college. It's college football, and I was like, well, you know what? I'm actually open to it.
Maybe Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I was like, I'm in a space where maybe we could do it. But then I saw he popped up in my feed on YouTube in an interview, and I was like,
don't get blinded by the lights.
He looks good, and I'm horny.
Well, I don't want you to be shaking the dust
kiss somebody.
off.
I just want to kiss. That's all I want to do. I just feel like in high school, I just want to kiss and feel the tip.
What the advice?
Okay. Hi, ladies. Maybe you can help me with some astrology advice. I, an Aquarius woman, born on the Aquarius
crazy.
Capricorn
I'm sorry, girl.
cusp.
I'm sorry, friend.
I just be feeling when you know your cusp and all the things, something is wrong. You need a little medicine. Okay. I am an Aquarius woman born on the Aquarius Capricorn cusp. Have been dating this guy, Gemini, born on the Gemini Cancer cusp.
Is this my friend writing this in?
I don't know. For about 7 months now. That's how long we've been seeing each other. Okay. In the beginning, he said he didn't want a relationship. You need to go with that.
Clean them ears out and you will save yourself some typing.
So I ended things. Okay.
All right.
Only for him to reach back out to continue dating. I was a bit confused, but agreed. Fast forward 7 going on 8 months now, and we're in a whole relationship. We have a whole routine. And it's kind of unspoken.
It's unspoken, I bet.
No, you need to speak it. This is what I'm talking about. This whole, I'm not going to talk. Nigga, you going to talk. Okay. Why do I have such a strong bond with him? It's as if we have soul ties together.
Well, you was fucking him, and I'm sure it was raw. He got all up in your guts, your soul, your nostrils.
I've read into our astrologies to find out we're a great match. But have you asked God? That's what I want to know. Did you ask him?
Send me the charts. Because I think y'all be seeing what y'all want to see.
Definitely. I'm trying not to be delusional. But
so what does she do instead?
Our perfect match. Are perfect matches a thing? And does it truly exist? How do you know when you and your partner are on the same wavelength? How do you know there is karmic connection between the two of you?
You might not like what I have to say. This is what I'll say to answer your actual question. How do you know, right? Do I think a perfect match exists? Yes. My idea of perfect is not everything is right. I think some things are what I want. Some things are not what I want. But we learn how to work together to have this coexistence. I think that you know that you're with the right person when you don't. No shade. I'll save the shade for later. But you know that it's perfect when you don't find yourself constantly asking your friends for advice on your relationship. When you don't find yourself searching birth charts, ChatGPT, all these outside sources to figure out if this should be. Because you're inside your heart. Everything about your being is making you uncomfortable in this situation because it's not right. Sometimes that happens when things are new. But sometimes it happens because it's not right. And that's why you always feel unsettled, uneasy, unsure. When you feel sure, you don't think about the fact that you do feel sure. It's not until you hear something like this and it's like, maybe you feel like you know that you're with the right person when you don't find yourself constantly questioning at every turn of an issue. Like if you have an issue, y'all work through it, or even if you're in the midst of it, but you don't feel the need to like seek validation, reassurance, and all these other things from outside sources who aren't in your relationship. Sometimes we want those other people to tell us that to make us feel better about making the wrong decisions, and you got to tune that noise out. You're unhappy. I don't know what y'all's whole routine is, but you can be in a routine. And let me tell you, as the queen of a situationship, even when I didn't want it to be a situationship, and it was because, well, yeah, it was that, and I didn't want it to be that. Yeah, there were routines. There were all sorts of things. They can do all the things that look like a relationship, look like they love you, look like they care about you, look like they at least give a fuck if you live or die. And then something happens and you realize they don't. Because you allowed all of this outside stuff to infiltrate your thoughts. And I don't think that anything should be easy, and it doesn't come without issue. But when you find yourself constantly searching to make something right, that should be a sign that maybe it's just not right at all. And you need to let it go. It's okay to let things go. It's okay to start over. It is okay to not be okay and realize it and move on. And I hope that more of us will learn to be okay with that. But that's how I think, when you constantly feel like, I don't know what to do, I'm upset, I'm uneasy, it doesn't feel good, you just feel unsettled and you're searching for answers constantly and nothing fits. This don't fit.
I know you're probably on the same wavelength. My answer, surprisingly, is going to be simple and short. I think and this is tried and true for me in my life, if you're on the same wavelength, when you experience something really tough, whether it's you or him, and they have your back. And that's how I'll be knowing that we on the same wavelength. Because at the end of the day, life is fucking hard. And shit be going on and life be life. And if somebody can rock it through with you, a friend or a romantic person, or even just someone you're not necessarily you ever known somebody that you're not really in a relationship with, but they really fuck with you.
Oh, do I?
They really
That's where
fuck
I
with
thrive,
you.
honey.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, like you really got my back. Like you care about me. We're on the same wavelength. You get it. Mm-hmm. That's how, unfortunately, I have figured out the people that truly fuck with me in life. That's what honestly matters. If I'm up and everything's going well and you got my back, it don't really matter. It matters. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. Thank you. But when life be life in, which we've all been in a life be life in situation, who is there? Is he? And we've all been fucking somebody at times where it's like, he not gonna be there. And you also don't want to lose that dick, so you just don't even bring those things up to them. But the people you can bring it all,
little thing that you can hold on to.
Yeah, you're like, if I tell him, then he's gonna be like, oh, here you go getting emotional. But the people in your life that it's like, I got somebody like that where it's like, it can be sexual, it can be friend, it can be something, and everybody in my life might not know him, but like he gets me in a way where it's like, wow, like I appreciate this. Like it's the wavelength. We don't have to be even in a relationship. But I hope that somebody that I'm going to be in a relationship with can be like that. Like, I don't want it to be a situation where it's like, let me just tell Kiki this because I know if I tell my man, he's going
to have attitude. Or
he's going to start an argument. He's not going to get it. He's not going to see me. He's not even going to try to see it.
Let me tell y'all how I knew somebody really, it was a few things, but then I just really had a moment and I've been very emotional these past couple months. Like a real woman. It's so weird and uncomfortable. I don't know. Hormones still ain't regulated.
Like a real woman.
Yeah, because I've always felt a little disconnected. Like, not that I thought I was a man or anything, but I literally had a lot of testosterone. I think that's why I'm so hairy. Anyways, when my grandfather passed away, it's still hard, but it gets easier. This man was like, well, I said, I have all this stuff to do. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know when the funeral is going to be. I have to cancel things. I don't know what to do. I got to record today. Like, I'm always overwhelmed. I'm always crazy. Y'all know my head ain't right. The wigs ain't been too tight. They've actually been too loose, but that's another thing. If you have a wig, send it to me. But I was like, hey, what am I going to do with my baby girl? What am I going to do with baby girl Whitley? I don't know how long I'm going to go. I don't want to feel rushed. Like, I don't know. So he was like, well, I know you don't like to drive, but would it be easier if we drove? Mm-hmm. I'll come with you. He don't like my family. And I don't blame him. Well, I won't say he doesn't like them, but some people have made it very clear that they're not interested in him. It was very uncomfortable. Maybe it could be a Patreon.
But even conversations like that, that's an honest conversation. At least you're not holding on to it, like faking it. It's like he's like, I don't like
yeah, he does. People. And I was like, and that's why I told you I don't want to bring nobody around because I get it. It's a tough crowd. Like y'all think y'all know me. Oh, wait till it's the tribe I came from. Like imagine that. Yeah. So it can be uncomfortable. Ain't shit else to do. It's fun. We're gathering for a sad occasion, but he drove the whole way. even though I didn't sleep the night before. We recorded. I went home, was supposed to sleep, didn't. We drove there, me, him, and Whitley. He rented a car. We stayed at a hotel. We stayed there for a long time. He didn't rush me to leave. And he was just there. And it's like little things like that. I know you didn't want to be there. I wouldn't have wanted to be there. And then I had to ask myself on the drive, would I have done the same thing? And that's another thing that I think we have to ask ourselves. Like, when you want these things from different people, would you reciprocate? And when you question it, that's okay. But like, really ask yourself, because I don't think any sort of relationship, friendship, anything should be one-sided. Would you be willing to do this? I didn't ask that, but I really appreciated that. Could I do it? Yeah. Would I like it? Maybe not. But could I do it? Yeah. And so it's important to look at things like that. Like, is somebody willing to do things that are uncomfortable to them, that they really don't want to do, that cost them thousands of dollars that they didn't plan to spend? You gotta ask.
You do gotta ask.
And then you ask, do they throw it in your face later? Because that's the other side. You don't want somebody who throws it in your face, because it feels good when you know that somebody is there for you. But then it feels like, well, are you really there for me if you gonna keep reminding me? I thought you were really being supportive or like trying to help me, because I've been through that too. And it's just like, don't ever give me a goddamn thing.
Don't ever give me a goddamn thing.
Because boy, fuck you. And now I want to slash your tires and put sugar in your tank. I didn't say that. I haven't ever done that, actually, but I've thought about it. Anyways, I think that we've all got to ask ourselves these questions. But you, Miss Girl, in the email, you're unhappy.
Yeah.
And you need to say it out loud 3 times in the mirror.
And I'm going to say it again. I said it in the beginning several times. Cut out the sugar and read a book.
Sugar does make your mind do crazy things. And they putting all kind of stuff in there. I didn't know that red 40 in the chips that your nephew was talking about. I think that's what he was talking about.
No,
something way longer name.
Maltranet.
Ask him about the red 40. I bet he knows.
He probably does.
Because I didn't know that a lot of people don't want the kids eating Takis. I thought it was because heartburns and heart attacks and salt and stuff. But apparently red 40 does something. And when the kids have a lot of it in their system, sometimes they get diagnosed with autism and ADHD. But the symptoms are the same, but it's really that. And so when you cut that out of their diet, after some time, retest, and you see like you have a change in the kids. And so they didn't really have it. It's just something that mimics it.
If you're looking for a healthy chip for your child, sorry, y'all, I really be on like the healthy snack. It's called Siete, and the Siete chip.
Oh, I like that brand.
I love them. You don't even have to be like, these are healthy
and they're
chips.
not
Just
expensive.
they're not expensive. There's a plain version. Now they got flavors. There's lime. There's a nacho cheese. I don't like the nacho cheese, but there is. If you just are someone where you need a flavor, they have flavors. I love the flavorless, and I love the lime. They're really good with time. It's like a Dorito, but it's not. It doesn't have all the extra shit in it.
They make regular like taco shells, like the crunchy kind,
and
they
the
make the soft.
But if you get the soft and you eat them and you're like, this is nasty, nope. You got to put a little olive oil in a pan. You got to heat it up, and that changes the game.
You got to read instructions.
Yeah, you got to heat it up.
Telling you to heat shit up.
You got to heat it up, and they're good, and it's like a healthy. That's a flourless tortilla right there. I use the Siete everything, the chips and the tortillas. I be making my tacos. I'll make a little tostada. Y'all just make that.
You ever make a tostada with no meat or anything and just the avocado? Because I know you've been on your avocado kick.
I'll be putting a little meat on there because I've been eating energy because I'll be really lifting. But I do a little meat. I'll do a little avocado. I do my little Greek yogurt, a little salt and pepper, or a little Kinders. I don't care what nobody tell me about Kinders. If it got something,
who said something about?
I'm just saying if somebody was like, do you know what they said about Kinders? I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, I'm using Kinders, y'all. That's one of them ones where it's like, we can't be perfect. You still fucking with niggas that you don't need to be fucking with. And when I get back out there, I probably will too. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna rock.
That makes a story, and that's what we got right here. Yeah. And we're just all having story time. Y'all keep sending us your cocktails and whatever you're going through. Do you have a question that you need advice on, or do you have a question and you just want us to talk about it? Like you're just curious at our thoughts. Because even if you have things like that, you can send them to us.
You're in confusion. Maybe you've reached a point with a friendship or a relationship, or even at work, and you're like, I just really don't. What should I do with this? Let us know. I want to know where y'all are at.
I want to know where I'm at too. I'm not quite sure.
But I'm at a point where now it's like, can I go the full year without dating? I want to.
What y'all think? Can we wait? Can we put this on Prize Picks? Can we get a bet going?
I want to kiss,
because I'm ready to cash out.
I want to kiss a man. I want.
When last time you kissed somebody?
In 2024.
I thought you were going to say last week.
No, I haven't done the things. I mean, obviously, you see, I haven't been going out. I'm really nervous because this weekend is my girlfriend Chanel's birthday. She's a Leo. They be trying to act like they don't want attention. They do. I was just dating one, and anyway, she's doing a whole week. She's like, I'm not gonna do anything. It's a whole weekend of events. They did a boat day today. I was like, I'm not going on the boat. It's too many people dying in the water. I'm sorry, I'm not going. Y'all drinking alcohol.
At which one?
Lake Allatoona.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, well, such as I was like, who's gonna be the captain? Is it a certified captain? She was like, no, Bobby from the gym. Nah. I'm not going. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not going.
I need somebody just strictly on the clock.
And you're not drinking. You're not smoking.
I don't even want to know you.
I can't risk it. And so, but tomorrow, she was like, you're going to come Saturday. I was like, I'm coming. So we're going to dinner at Mastera or something. And after that, she was like, please come to the club. I'm going to the club. I'm going to the club. I don't know. I think maybe Revel. But I said, I'm going. It's your birthday. Like, yeah, this is called for. Bitch, I'm nervous.
Sit in the corner of this section, not in the middle where everybody can see. You need to sit in the corner where everybody on the side can cover you up and block your view.
That's the thing. It's not that I don't want to go to the club because it's not fun. I know I'm going to have fun. I'm not going to be in the corner. I know you will,
but I need you to be in the corner so that you can stay safe because I know you're going to cut up. Next thing I know, that hand going to throw up. She going to be having that bang. Don't let that sweat start rolling down her body. Somebody's going to pay a compliment. Medinah cannot help but flirt. She's a natural flirt and she's very good at it. Sometimes I just sit back and watch. I'm a horrible flirt. I don't know how. I am very much Angelica. And so I just be watching like, oh, okay. So just throw in a giggle or a little, let me lean in. Okay. Take the note. And the next thing I know, I got to pee. And then all of my knowledge just flushed down the toilet.
I just want to kiss. I just want to kiss somebody.
Okay, but
and when I say that doesn't mean slide in my DMs because this be the wrong nigga sliding in.
But if you give a woman a kiss, like if you give a boy a cookie, he's going to want some milk. If you give this girl a kiss,
I'm going to want some dick. And
I was going to say a love story, but yeah.
I'm gonna go to Hugo's show and I'm gonna kiss him.
I know that's right, Cass. That's what I was. Because girl, like what? Where are we? I was gonna let you make it, but I also want to let you know it is not remiss. Me and we ain't had no communication, but you let it slip. Who you had a little chit chat with, and somebody left a comment on the YouTube video, Lieutenant Bay. I was like, oh. Now how he slide back in? She just let it go in there.
That was because I had a ticket and I really was like, can you just delete it?
And then you just start talking about life. That's how it goes.
But listen, I'm gonna kiss him tonight, and I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna leave, and then I'm just gonna kiss him because I just need a kiss. I'm just gonna go.
Set up your camera,
okay,
so we can see this.
Patreon only,
because then we won't believe it. If there's no footage of it, we don't believe it. He lets you he put you in the splits. And he did that nasty thing that I heard the Q dogs do.
What?
Anyway, y'all, check the description box. Sign up for Patreon. I'm going to try and get this tea out. And I'm going to try and do something to give y'all something. Sometimes I don't think that y'all believe us when we say
we should have a CockTales challenge. And by the end of the year.
What's the challenge? Because hold up.
By the end of the year, we both have to have a cocktail.
I got a cocktail, but is it a good one? I've had a little bit of sex. I wasn't in a sex mood. I can go have some sex. This is what I need. We can do that.
Okay.
But this is what I need from y'all to help me out. I would like for y'all to give me a suggestion of something that maybe you have always wanted to try, but you haven't, and you want me to try it first. No blood. No.
Or dookie.
Ooh, hell no. No animals. Nothing illegal. Just nothing too crazy. Something very simple that an old auntie with bad joints can do. I got arthritis in my neck. I got oversized feet, so they're fucked up. Yeah, but I'm willing to try a few things, and I'll tell y'all about it. I'm not recording a video.
Yeah.
But let's see. Medinah, what is your you need a cocktail by the end of the year.
End of the year.
Well, I don't think that'll be hard at all. So, Prize Picks, holla at me because we ready to get these bets going. And I would like to make myself a rich woman, but maybe it'll be one of y'all because we got to get something on the leaderboard. Y'all leave a comment and let me know what the things could be. Like how it was the Super Bowl with Taylor Swift. Oh, they'll kiss, she'll wear red lipstick, all that. Mm-hmm. Medinah is going to do X, Y, and Z. And
I just need a little kiss.
And we need a timeline, so nothing ends.
I felt like an old, ugly sugar baby dad. Like
what? Why?
Oh, just give me a little kiss, baby. Just you don't gotta do nothing else. I just need a little kiss. Like
I was thinking I'm paraplegic, but that's where my mind goes. Anyway, you guys, that's it for today. We gotta go, and I'm gonna pee. Okay.
I gotta pee. Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Later. We love y'all.
Bye. Population.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Wait on the drive. Bye. Bye. Bye.